Hello everybody, welcome to Disney Springs. It's been well, not that long, but it's been a little bit over a while since I have been here to walk around and show you some stuff. And I'm also going to show you one of the restaurants here in a separate video, so check that out. I'll show you which one in a little bit. I've been kind of thinking about possibly changing my intro to like, hey, welcome to Orlando, your guide to Central Florida attractions and theme parks, or something like that. I don't know, what do you guys think? But for now, I'm on the third floor of the CocaCola Store to give you a slightly different perspective than I usually do coming down the escalators. Not much different, but I think next time I'll find somewhere else because there's not a lot to see from up here, but let's go. Such a small light source for such a large light. Oh yeah, I'm in the Starbucks. Just getting a free cup of water. They are promoting The Lion King still, which is a stupid movie. It's live action. It's kind of like an updated version of Mary Poppins where you have actual shots and animation. It's just the difference is that now they're computer generated, of course. But I have an issue with it. All of these live action with CG animal movies, he cannot be the father of that cub. So what they should do is get one of those cheap, round, flat LEDs and put it in there so it looks like at least fills the fixture. But, you know, that's just me. Star Wars, a store about Star Wars, a store about Star Wars. I guess we'll go in. Not surprisingly, they're actually playing that song. That wasn't a dad joke, that was actually a terrible interpretation of the joke from Bill and Ted's Excellent Halloween Adventure. Oh man, I missed that show. This is the build your own lightsaber. So you don't even have to go to California or wait for Galaxy's Edge to open. You can waste your, spend your money here. For the low price of $54.99, you can have this robe. $26.99 is a little plushy Stormtrooper. These are kind of cute, I guess. They are from Metal Earth. I've had one of these once, part of a Vsauce box. And they come in flat pieces of their metal. They're stamped out. And you put them together and display them. Actually, the Millennium Falcon. That's exactly the one I had. Millennium Falcon. That's the exact one that came in the box. I put it together and I was like, okay, now what? For $19.99, you can have one of these things full of stuffing. Warning, dad joke coming, even though I'm not even a dad. I'd spend some more time here in the Star Wars store, but I'm sorry, I'm not a fan. But mostly I wanted to show you the update on the NBA Experience because, well, it's been a while and it was looking a lot less completed last time we were here. Up here, there's an arena style screen, which is usually found inside, but theming, I like it. Coming in winter. Wonder when this will be shut down and turned into a steampunk restaurant. I mean I'm sorry, I meant a Willy Wonka restaurant. $18 for these socks. I still don't quite understand these designed socks. I mean, they're just socks, you wear them. I mean, it just seems weird to me to buy socks special with, I don't know, I don't get it. At $45, this highly themed, if you can call it a duffel bag, they do, duffel ball bag. I mean, it's clever, but $45, yeah. Aha! It expands to be an actual duffel bag. Still, $45. Seriously. So that design is pretty clever, but yeah, price, I can't get by that. For $9.99, you can get the pencil case ball bag, which is a lot more reasonable of a price. And that's what it looks like when it is expanded. I feel like a pencil would puncture this, but maybe not. And, well, I'm sure there are other teams, it's just that's the one that's the section I'm in right now. $9.99, we'll get you these NBA Experience fan patches, which are interesting. And then here's the pencil case bag again in other teams. Yeah, thanks, that's really great. And these giant roll-up doors will, of course, and that smaller one will, of course, lead to the attraction once it's open. Nice. This is interesting. You can get an insulated bottle with your name on it. It would look like this. But only actual names are allowed, so I can't do that. And, of course, as you've seen in the past, magic bands, but these are themed to the NBA Experience, of course. Same with the phone cases and ornaments, because you can never get away from Christmas, and magnets. Of course, hats. I should say, I can never get away from Christmas. Probably other parts of the country and the world you can. But in Central Florida, it seems is ever present. $80 will get you this sort of basketball themed mini backpack. Very small. But, you know, it's worth the cost because, look, it says NBA Experience on it. Have $500 to burn? You could buy this basketball. Of course, this store is going to be for anyone to just walk in and look at stuff, and their hopes, of course, is to buy stuff, as I am right now. But, of course, it's going to be the store that you exit through after the NBA Experience. Well, look, it's open. Let's go in. Actually, it's going to be open next Monday, as of this recording, the 12th of August. But it is a Disney. This is directly from Disney. It's not third party, and Disney looked at my channel and said, "Go yourself." So I'm not going to be able to go in as a member of media. Plus, I'm sure they either already had their media preview, or it's probably like today or tomorrow. It's okay, I wouldn't have been invited anyway. I'm not important. Ew. Okay, I'm not a big chocolate fan, but that still looks really good. And also probably really expensive. This is the Boathouse. Part of my long ongoing series of Dave looks up and sees a boat. I'm just doing it on purpose. You can actually sit and eat in a, well, I think that might be the only one, but sit and eat in a boat. Let's go check it out. If you're wondering, this is not the restaurant I was referring to. We'll get to that in a moment. Now, there are other seats that you can sit in a boat, but that doesn't look like a real boat as opposed to this one. For ludicrous amounts of money, you can get these little engines, which I think they actually work as an engine. This one is $975. Yeah. What can we see in here? Oh yeah. Actually, these lights are really nice. It looks like you're on a boat here. This restaurant has a nice theming. I really, you can look at the menu in a minute, but I can tell by the quality of theming that it is not exactly a quick serve restaurant. So expect high prices. Whoa, okay, that is interesting. Got a big engine in there, and yes, it is starting to rain. Wow, check that out. That's awesome. Oh, here's an old boat from 1957. Oh, sorry. But this dock out here, well, if you sit there and eat, you gotta, your server has to walk a good distance to get to you, so, but still, there's a lot of seating at this restaurant. these lights look pretty cool. It's a lot of vintage watercraft out here. Of course it says please do not board, because people will. My dad's dad had a boat like this. I kind of remember being on it back in the day. So as a plus, besides being outside, which I like, of course if you sit out here while dining, you have plenty to look at. Here's a boat that thinks it's a car. Also Chris Craft. So pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it. And there's the outside bar. This place is pretty awesome. I've never come out here. More engines. It's interesting that they call these pieces of artwork. They're just boats. But of course that one also looks like a car. This one is a little more simple. This one's got a lot of wood to it. Watch your steps, so this one you can actually get on for a super high price, I'm sure. It's a really nice bar out here. Really nice view. You got the amphitheater out there. So that's a look at the boathouse. Ooh, I gotta get some pictures. Well, it's a little rainy out here, but here is the menu. We go down one column and then start on another column. That's the best way I can figure to show a menu on video. Of course, if you want to be a patron on Patreon, I have a new $2 level where you can also see a bunch of photos I take during these video shoots. So the link, of course, is at the end and in the description as I get rained on. Yay! One of the cool things about being at Legoland is that, I'm just kidding, it's still Disney Springs. I didn't put the wrong clip in the wrong video. Haha. So this is the restaurant I was talking about that we're going to check out. I believe I've been here once before, but I'm going to show you this again in a little more detail and make it a separate video. So here we go. They have a sheriff's office here. Interesting. I'm still not sure if this is actually Orange County because I think it's just outside of it, but it's not. Disney World is not in Orlando. It's just near it. There's at least 2 counties that make up the land that Disney World is on because it's so big. And this is where it's located. And that is my walk through Disney Springs. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching us all the way through. Please exit through the gift shop. Don't forget you can visit my other 2 channels and my playlist here, and visit the official Orlando gift shop as well. Oh yes, and while you're looking down in the description, I also have Amazon links. This helps me buy more gear. Like I want to buy a new Sony mirrorless camera to come here at night